Hi guys, welcome back to 100% Mags. So I hope you're all staying safe and well out there. So it's ended, of course, at St James's Park tonight. Newcastle United 0, Liverpool 2. Goals coming, of course, for Liverpool from Darwin Núñez on the 10th minute of the game and the 17th minute of the game for Cody Gakpo scoring the goal for Liverpool. His second goal for Liverpool, of course, since joining the club. We're seeing, of course, Nicky Pope getting sent off on the 22nd minute of the game. But let's talk about the game. Let's run through my thoughts on the game. And I thought, we played really well in this game tonight. Newcastle dominated from the get-go in the game. The Liverpool goal on the 10th minute, in my eyes, was massively against the run of play. If you agree with us, let us know down in the comments below. If you don't agree with us, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below as well. But don't be coming and saying that, Newcastle didn't dominate the game tonight. It was there, for everybody to see. Plain as day, Newcastle were absolutely on fire tonight. Even when we went down to 10 men in the game, because of that incident where Nicky Pope, of course, got the red card because he handled the ball outside the box. It was purely accidental, the handball outside the box. I seen Thiago Silva do that this season for Chelsea. He didn't pick up a red card, so why did Nicky Pope pick up a red card tonight? Well, my point of view on that one. We all know why. Thiago Silva didn't pick up a one because of who he plays for, clearly. And the referee tonight was Anthony Taylor. Now, I've got to say, how does a Manchester-based referee get to ref a game of Newcastle versus Liverpool the week before we go into a final against a Manchester-based club? That in itself right there is what we have been saying for years about the Premier League. The corruption never ends. That is corruption at its highest degree. Right there in the prime time slot on Sky Sports for everybody to see. And Anthony Taylor did exactly what everybody thought he would do. He chucked the Premier League rulebook to the side and he just went in there, full surgical, right in there, just hacking through, doing what he wanted in the game. And, that immediately ruins the game. 22 minutes into the game and you're sending Nicky Pope off. Yes, he touched the ball outside the box, but like I just said, Thiago Silva did that this season and he didn't even see a red card. Now, there's got to be a consistency because we are lacking that immensely in this league. The consistency between decisions. We've seen Lee Mason recently resign from his post as a referee because of course, what he did with the Arsenal game. There's something that's definitely got to be done about this. Howard Webb is now the head of the referees as well for the PGMOL. Another guy, that is very, very favourable during his time as a referee towards Manchester United. So that in itself screams volumes when there's a Manchester-based referee being given the duties for the game tonight at St James's Park. It was an occasion tonight as well, aside from the game where, Newcastle were honouring a absolutely fantastic legend of the game in Sir Bobby Robson, who would have been 90 years old tonight. And of course, we were also paying our respects to our fallen former player, Christian Atsu, as well tonight. And that has been entirely ruined by complete and utter corruption once again in this league. It's going to get you nowhere. At the end of the day, have your kicks whilst you can because they're not going to last. Newcastle United, we're barely over a year into this takeover under these owners. We are sitting in an absolutely fantastic position in the league, fourth in the league. We were sitting third in the league, second in the league at one point, and we are doing absolutely amazing. We're in a cup final. You're not going to take that away from us. We will be in that cup final. We will be in Europe next season, whether you like it or not, be it, Europa League, Champions League. But bare minimum, we are in Europe because we will have Europa Conference League next season. The Euro Conference League, of course, because we are in that final against Manchester United this coming Sunday down in Wembley on the 26th of February. in tonight's game, you know, again, just echoes out there massively the corruption that is in the game, and it is ruining the game. It's destroying the game for everybody, you know, that just wants to be able to enjoy football for what it is. It's ruining this absolutely beautiful game that, you know, our nation is the founders of. It is destroying it to its core to keep some clubs, you know, their little bit of power, what they've got. Well, that little bit of power that they've got right now will not be there any longer, because whether they like it or not, Newcastle United will be atop of the league in the years to come. And if it's not Newcastle United going to be atop of the league in the years to come, then it will be, you know, Newcastle and Manchester City battling out for Premier League titles in the years to come. And you're going to have to love it or hate it, you know, but at the end of the day, that is the way it is. That is the way this game is going, and I absolutely love that it is going in this way, because it stops teams like Liverpool tonight, where they were just hacking through players, were getting away with it right, left and centre. There were so many times that Mo Salah pulled back on a player tonight. There were so many times where, you know, there was dangerous moves done by Liverpool tonight, and Anthony Taylor just turned the other cheek. As soon as a Newcastle player did something, he was right there on their back about it, and that is the corruption that I'm on about with this game, and we've been on about for a very, very long time. As you can tell, you know, I'm absolutely livid at the way that game has went tonight, because of the absolute pure corruption that has been shown tonight in a prime time slot on Sky Sports. You know, in the commentators as well for Sky Sports, themselves away from the game, they were also being very one-sided. Martin Taylor was, of course, the main commentator for Sky Sports tonight. He was very, very one-sided. Of course, we know that, you know, he does support Manchester United, from what quite a few people have said. So, you know, that can possibly be understood there to why he was being very one-sided. Of course, Jamie Carragher, again, you know, being the second commentator tonight as well, he was very one-sided. You know, this sort of thing has got to stop. But like I say, you know, enjoy it whilst it lasts, because it won't last forever. Newcastle United will be there at the top, winning the titles, whether you like it or not. There is no way of it stopping us. And as Agent Smith said in The Matrix, it is inevitable. You will never stop Newcastle. We will get there, whether you like it or not. But let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, remember, like, share, subscribe to 100% Mags, and I'll see you all for the preview for the final. However, lads.